Today is November 12th. Exactly 1 year ago today, I dropped dead of a massive heart attack in the airport here in Sydney, Australia. We were at the airport and we stopped in front of this little restaurant there, and there was a menu on the wall, and there was one particular item I thought I might like for breakfast that morning, and I simply asked a question if they could leave one thing out of it, and they said yes. So I thought I would like to look at the very top of the menu, which was way up next to the ceiling, and I tipped my head back to look at that, and that's the last thing I remember. I fell instantly dead with a massive heart attack, and I didn't just crumple. Somehow or other my body stiffened, and I just fell straight backwards, and the back of my head hit that cement floor. Dr. Young told me, he said, Brother Stoneking, it takes at least 6 months for the muscles of the heart to even begin to function normally after they've had a major heart attack the way that you've had. He said, but from the moment you regain consciousness in Sydney, he said the muscles in your heart function perfectly normal. That doesn't happen, and they know it doesn't happen. In fact, the doctors told me, they said, you have defied all the laws of medical science. I said, I didn't, but I know the one who did. I know the one who did. And I am listed as a miracle patient in both hospitals, I understand. Here's something else that I think is amazing about all this. In spite of everything that's happened, and all I've been through, and all the trauma, I have never had 1 second of fear. I still don't. I've never had 1 second of fear in all of this. Why? Because I know Him. You know what faith is? You know what faith really is? The best definition you're ever going to hear. Faith is blindly trusting that God will always do that which is right by you. Amen. And He will. I just blindly trust that no matter what happens, He will always do that which is right by me. I've made a lot of phone calls. I have talked to a lot of doctors, a lot of nurses. And when I have gone through all the records that I can get my hands on and talked to all the people I've talked to, I've taken notes, I am totally convinced, totally and thoroughly persuaded that Jesus purposely left me dead for 30 minutes to defy all the laws of medical science. He did it purposely because He wants to do something in this world that has never, ever been done before. Jesus is not dead. He's alive. He's real. He is the same, I reiterate, yesterday, today, and forever. He